Well, it's been 6 days since a pro-Palestinian encampment went up at the University of Vermont. The number of tents have only grown, and students are waiting for their demands to be fulfilled. They expect one of those demands to be met today. ABC 22's Matt Holderman is live at the encampment now with the latest details. Matt, by the way, we did just get a statement from President Suresh Garamella. I know you probably haven't had a minute to look at it, but what are the students telling you?
Yeah, Lauren, I will get to that email in just a moment, that breaking news that we just got. But I will say that first demand that students say UVM agreed to as of a couple days ago was them disclosing all of the investments that they've made in their roughly $800 million endowment. That is information that students say the university has not shared in at least a decade, and it is info that they do expect to have at least by the end of this evening. And that other update that we heard, this answers at least 2 of the 5 demands that these students behind me have. Their commencement speaker will no longer be talking at graduation in just a couple of weeks. Other than all of that, though, the students continue pushing forward for more of their demands, and they've still managed to keep things peaceful thus far.
We are feeling cautiously optimistic.
Walking around UVM's Andrew Harris Commons right now is a memorable experience, to say the least. Calls for ceasefire written in chalk beneath your feet as you're surrounded by hundreds of cardboard signs and about 60 to 70 tents. It's all being led by students who say they want their university to cut any ties it might have with entities that might be contributing to the Israel-Hamas war.
We are not here to fight or do anything like that. We're here to get the message out.
A lot of the protesters won't show their faces on camera in fear of retaliation, knowing other campus demonstrations around the country have been met with violence this past week. Despite that, they're still pushing university leaders to meet their demands, which include UVM divesting from weapons manufacturers, carrying out academic boycotts of Israeli institutions, canceling UN Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield's upcoming commencement speech, and promising all students a pardon once the encampment is over.
Currently, with academic consequences, we've had some threats, but we think we still are on good terms with them, and we are still hard at work in negotiations.
While those 4 demands still haven't been fulfilled, they say the university is granting one of their wishes, sharing info with them about where they are investing endowment dollars. With the semester coming to a close in just 2 weeks, students say they haven't officially decided if they'll continue their camp into the summer or not, but for now, they say they're not going anywhere.
What happens with the summer is going to be ultimately a decision for all of us to make. We're currently saying we're going to be here until our demands are met.
And that same student who I spoke with earlier is here with me now off camera and does have a little more to that update that we just told you about a few minutes ago. So what can you tell us?
Yeah, so as of, I believe, an hour or so ago, the commencement, another one of our demands has been met. The commencement speaker, Linda Thomas-Greenfield, has been canceled, and she will no longer be speaking here, and she presumably as well will no longer be receiving her honorary degree.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I appreciate that information, and I believe we do have a statement from UVM's president as well. We will get that to you here if we can, but for now, reporting live at the University of Vermont, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.
Yeah, Matt, President Suresh Garamella does not say whose decision it was when it comes to Linda Thomas-Greenfield no longer speaking at commencement. But he does say, quote, "The demonstration has been continuously in violation of university policies since its inception. Those who continue to violate UVM policies do so intentionally, despite having been given the opportunity to express themselves within campus rules. Therefore, regrettably, appropriate student conduct processes have been initiated for those who have persistently violated university policy." Again, part of the statement just released by President Garamella within the past 10 minutes or so. What exactly he means when it comes to the processes being carried out, we don't know yet. But again, this information just coming in within the past 10 minutes. And that, of course, alluding to the fact that Ambassador Linda Thomas-Greenfield no longer speaking at commencement.